Hi guys, and welcome to yet another very exciting video tutorial of Adobe Audition. And in this tutorial we will learn how to record our voice directly into Adobe Audition and use Adobe Audition as a sound recording software. When first of all you open Adobe Audition and you have not loaded any sort of file or open any file or any hit or any imported any file, it looks like this. And most of the buttons down here are grayed out. Grayed out means if you click on them, there is no functionality in them and you cannot do anything with them. That's one thing, except for this red button, which is the record button. If you click on it, this window appears and it asks you to specify your file name and set its parameter. Then on this file our recording will start to happen, but I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna tell you a few more things before you start recording. Look at this. This is the meter of the loudness of your sound. Amplitude is measured with this. If you right click on it, there is this option in here which says meter input signal. So its keyboard shortcuts are Alt plus L. You can click that also. Let's click on it and see what happens. As you can see now, as I'm speaking to my microphone, my sound wave or the loudness of my sound is being determined or shown to me here. It is about at negative 24 and 21 or somewhere in these places or this range. And now the recording is not happening. It's just telling me that at what level the sound or the loudness of my sound or recorded voice is. As a rule of thumb, you should always try to keep your sound at the negative 12 range. But if your microphone or hardware does not record at that loud sound, so you do not need to go just buy at the middle of the night another microphone or something like that, or you do not need to tweak too many or you do not need to start shouting into your microphone, because this is not a big problem. If you record your voice at negative 21 and 24, you can totally fix this in post-production. Most of the time I record in these levels, maybe sometime even lesser at negative 30, and speak very softly to my microphone, and then I fix that sound in the post-production, which I will just tell you in a little bit how that's done. Okay, so let me tell you something about these numbers they are given here. Its topest level is 0 and it goes down to infinity in these levels. And the explanation that people give that why the sound is measured, or the top level of the sound, loudest sound is 0 and then it goes to negative infinity decibel, is that it's the 0 is the place where your microphone or your hardware could record a sound, the loudest amplitude that it can record. And the infinity, towards infinity, the parameters suggest that even if you are not talking into your hardware or microphone and you are not making any sound and you are sitting totally quiet and there is no noise in your room, there is still some sort of noise in the environment always, and that's recorded. There is no such thing as complete silence in the universe. There is always some noise there, even if you cannot hear it, it will lower your hearing power. Now I'm gonna stop talking and just keep your eyes on this meter. As you can see, I stopped talking and there was no noise in my room, and still the sound did not drop below this negative 42 mark. That is because there is always some sort of noise in the environment. If nothing else, the electricity running in the wires, that makes electromagnetism, and that electromagnetism is some noise. So just a technical point if you are curious why the meter is made like this. Okay, now let's start recording our voice. If you do not want to create a new file and you already created a file and you want to record over it, that is also an option. Just go to file and create a new audio file. Give it whatever name you want. Like, I'm just gonna give it a name, my recording. Okay, like that. Once that file is been selected, just hit the record button and start talking to your microphone whatever you want to record. Okay, let's do that. Hi guys, this is a recording for the tutorial in which I'm trying to tell you guys how to record your voice directly into Adobe Audition. Okay, as you can see, our voice has been recorded into Adobe Audition, and these are waveforms that have been created. If you drag this sound to the top, our spectral form, which shows our frequency levels, it's also can be seen in here, and you can then work on it. I'm gonna tell you in the future tutorial how to fix these and how to use these spectral waveform and these forms. Okay, now as you can see, our waveform is not so loud or not so big, and when I play this, hi guys, this is a recording for our meter is peaking at this point. It's between -21 and -18. To fix this and to bring it to -12, I think we are short by about 10 decibels, so let's increase it by this meter. Okay, I think 9 decibel would do the trick. Now let's play it and to see if we are touching -12. On the tutorial in which I'm trying to tell you guys how to record. As you can see, now our sound is sounding much better, our recorded sound, because it is now peaking or reaching -12. I think we just need 1 or 2 more decibels to make sure that we are constantly eating that place. And now when I play it, your voice directly into Adobe Audition. Okay, now that sounds much better. But as you can see, when I increased our sound or the level of it, our static sound that was recording from the environment, which I told you that there will be always, no matter how quiet a room is that you are recording in, there will be some static sound in it. It has been recorded. I have just selected the portion of the static sound where there is no dialogue, only the sound, and let's see, play it. I will play it and you guys can hear it, how it sounds. But that sound could be easily, this sound can be easily fixed. Okay, you just hit Shift key on the keyboard and then click OK, and then click Ctrl A to select the entire recording or record audio track, and then you press Ctrl plus Shift plus P, and it brings up this dialog window which says Effect Noise Reduction. It is one of the built-in effects in Adobe Audition. I'm not gonna bother with these parameters. I think the default ones are good at the moment. I'm gonna do a tutorial over this in the future. I just want to show you how you can quickly and dirty fix your noise and how you can reduce noise in it. Okay, let's click apply and see what happens and how is our sound been cleared out or not. Okay, now when I hit play, as you can see, the environment sound has been cleared out and our sound is sounding much more clear. Stuff like that. The click you might have heard at this point in your recording and other stuff like these all can be fixed, but this is not a tutorial about the sound effects, which I will do thorough a tutorial in the future. Okay, but just wanted to show you how you can use Adobe Audition as a recording software. And now I hope that you have learned that once you recorded your sound and your recording is showing this hashtag, that means it is not saved. Hit Control S on the keyboard and this window will pop up, and then you can specify the place and location where you want to store your recording for after use. So with that said, I take my leave for now, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial hopefully. Until then, goodbye.